Hi, hello. How are y'all doing? Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Today I am doing my Christmas book haul. So all of the books that we're going to look at, discuss, some of them have not read the synopsis, I'll just be honest, are all books that were sent to me by my friends from BookTube or Bookstagram, and I'm so appreciative to all of them. I will make sure to tag all of them down below. And yeah, so let's get started. All right, so the first books that we're going to talk about came from my friend Rainy. She sent me the book Anna Holidays by Christina Lauren. This, I believe, is a Christmas rom-com. I am at this time currently reading it to try to fit in one more book before Christmas. This video will go up on Christmas Day, so I'll probably have this done by then. But I've only read one other book by Christina Lauren, and that was The Unhoneymooners. I read that earlier in the year and I gave it 5 stars, so I have really high hopes for this one. This is a Groundhog Day style rom-com. I think it's a rom-com. I know it's a Christmas romance, where our main character Malin Jones, she gets into a car wreck, and after that she relives the same holiday over and over again until she figures out how to stop the loop. So that's what that one is. And the other one that Rainy sent me was The Kiss Quotient by Helen Hoang. I cannot wait to read this. So I have had this book on my TBR all year. It was part of my TBR for 2021. I kept getting it from the library, and then there were other books that came in. So I'm very grateful to Rainy for sending me this book. I don't know a lot about this. I know that we are following our main character Stella, and she is like a math nerd. I say that like in the nicest way possible. Obviously there's like a pi sign here, but she's like a math nerd for her job. She's 30 years old, which is great. That's so close to my age. But also she has Asperger's. So obviously, like, now Asperger's is just part of the autism spectrum. So we would just say that she's autistic, but Asperger's is what they talk about in this book. So cannot wait. I also would be considered someone that would have Asperger's. I am also an adult autistic, and I can't wait to read about a neurodivergent main character. So excited for this one. All right, the next one that I have is from my friend Michelle from Michelle's Library. She sent me Loveless. I actually did read this over Thanksgiving while I was visiting my sister because she had it. I listened to the audio and read it, but I am so excited to be able to do a reread of this one because there were so many things that I wanted to tab, but because I was using my sister's copy, like, I obviously didn't do that. So thank you so much, Michelle, for this. This book is written by Alice Oseman. She also wrote the Heartstopper graphic novels, which were made into a Netflix series. So I cannot wait to read this. We are following Georgia. Okay, I already read this and I can't remember. But we are following Georgia, who is exploring her sexuality or lack thereof. She is an asexual main character. We love to see it. So that's what this was. The next 2 books that I got are from my friend Brittany from Brittany Loves Reading. She sent me My Sister the Serial Killer, which is by a black author. Okay. So our black main character and the beautiful sister Ayula is a possible sociopath. And then the other sister, Coride, I think is how you say it. She basically is trying to help her sister, I think. I don't really know a lot about this, and it's very small, so like I don't want to ruin it for myself. But Coride is more practical than Ayula, and boyfriends of Ayula's keep showing up dead. So that's what this one is. Cannot wait. This has been on my TBR for forever. And then the other one that Brittany sent me is the biggest book on my shelf to date, and that is The Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. So Brittany and I will be buddy reading this in January. It is a thick boy. I do have the audio for this, but it is an Audible exclusive. Thank you so much for this, Brittany. I know I've been giving her a lot of like crap about the fact that how big it is, but also she's been giving me a lot of crap about if I didn't want it, I shouldn't have put it on my wish list, which is fair. So that is what we have here. That is Priory of the Orange Tree. I cannot wait to read this. Like I said, it's a pretty thick book. It's like over 1,000 pages, I think. No, it's not. It's like 800 pages, but it looks humongous. Like I don't understand why this book is so big, but that's that. So, Priory of the Orange Tree. The next 4 books are all from the same person, and they're all part of a series. I got these from my friend Cassie, and they are the illustrated versions of the Brutal Birthright series. So we have Brutal Prince, which is a mafia book. It's a enemies to lovers mafia book. I've actually read this one already, but I figure if I'm gonna have a series, I might as well start with the first one. These do have illustrations in them. I will find one that is tame that I can show on YouTube, but they do have very pretty black and white illustrations. So excited for this. So Brutal Prince is the first one. Then we have Stolen Heir. This is a captive Beauty and the Beast retelling. All of these have to do with the mafia. Yeah, they all have to do with the mafia, because that's what most of this is about. So, Stolen Heir. I have read about 1/3 of this one before. These are all available on Kindle Unlimited. I believe even the illustrated ones are included on Kindle Unlimited, but I just really wanted the physical copies because I really loved Brutal Prince, and I really want a reason to continue the series and not get lost, you know? This is one of the series for 2023. The next one that we have is Savage Lover, and this one is a dark mafia romance. I don't know if this is friends to lovers. I'm not sure, okay? But it follows basically it follows 2 mafia families, and it's just different people in the mafia family. So it's different characters, but the same 2 families. So this is Savage Lover, like I said, a dark mafia romance. And then the last one that I have, there are 6 in total, but I just have the first 4. And the last one that we have is Bloody Heart, which is a second chance mafia romance. So all of these are mafia romances. It's just these are just the discrete covers with the illustrations, and it also just depends on the exact category of mafia romance. So thank you to Cassie for the first 4 of these. And the last 2 books that I have to talk about on here, I'm so excited for, but these are from my friend Amanda. She sent me These Violent Delights and Our Violent Ends. This is a series. Clearly, I know nothing. Okay, These Violent Delights was at one point on Kindle Unlimited, but I would have it just sitting in my KU, and then I never read it. So here we are. This is fantasy, I think. It's a Romeo and Juliet retelling. So we love a good retelling. If you're new here to this channel and you don't know anything about me, I am a hoe for a retelling. But this is by Chloe Gong, and this was her first book. So it was also her first series. This is another series that will show up on my series for 2023. So then we have, obviously, Our Violent Ends, which is the second book in the series. I know absolutely nothing about this one. like I said, I don't really know a lot about this series in general, but I'm very excited to read it. I love the covers. They're so pretty. And then also the actual like hard covers of these are really pretty as well. So very excited for that. So that concludes my Christmas book haul. Thank you to everyone that sent me books. I will also be sending everyone books back. It will just be after the Christmas holidays. So I hope everyone is staying warm. It's very cold here. Currently, it's like -2 degrees, but it feels like -30 outside. So am I leaving the house? Absolutely not. So I hope everyone stays safe, stays warm, and has happy holidays. Merry Christmas, or whatever you may celebrate, because not everyone celebrates Christmas. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.